All right, gents. Oh, and ladies. I was enjoying the evening, and I ran out to my car to grab something out of the door pocket, and I noticed the left rear tire was flat. So I immediately removed the tire to find out why. And I pulled that out. This 2-inch screw. I don't know where that came from. I don't know how it got in there, but there it is, and it was jammed right here. So what I thought would be a good idea, because I just finished what I'm doing here, is do a video about plugging a tire, because a lot of people don't seem to think that you can. So I have a set of these cheap little, what are they, slime tire repair plugs, right? And they have several of these. So you just pluck one off, remove the item that was causing the flat, hone it out real good with this thing, where you kind of smooth out the edges and make it round. Then you take one of these, and then you line it up with one of the plugs, and then you literally just jam it in the hole. And you keep feeding it in there until you get half. The packaging says 2/3. That seems like an awful lot, especially when you're talking a low profile type tire. And then I always just jam half of it in there, make sure it's nice and, seated round and all that, and it's sitting in where it's supposed to go. And before I clip it off, I'll take some water, soapy water, spray it off, blammo, good to go. This kit, it's like $5 for these, and these were like $5. I've had this for years, literally like a decade, and I keep them in the back of my Range Rover. I have, when I had my diesel pickup with 35s, big mud tires, I've had to use 2 of these plugs before, and I got very lucky that they sealed. Typically, you're only going to fix a screw hole or a nail or something like this. And then I'll just nip this off with some wire cutters or something, and then put it back on the car. Good to go. So you don't have to go to the tire shop. You can do this yourself. All you got to do is remove the tire. You don't have to remove the tire from the wheel, just the tire from the car, so you can see the whole wheel, or the whole tire, excuse me, and find out where it was. So in this case, this screw, all I saw was that sticking up. And that little X or cross on it was a dead giveaway. So I knew to grab a pair of pliers and reverse the threads on that thing, and then hone it out and plug it. And now I'm getting ready to put it back in the car. Filled it with air. She's holding at 35 psi. So I'll put my cap back on it and put it back on the car. This is a very easy process. This took, well, my compressor's kind of slow right now because I'm using the little one. So that took probably 5-10 minutes. And then this is a 5-minute repair. This is just a flimsy little piece of rubber that you jam in there, and it conforms to the hole and it seals it all up. And there you go. Easy day. Give it a go. What have you got to lose? You don't have to buy a new tire. A $10 plug will save the day. All right. This I also keep in the car just in case. That way you're stuck in the middle of somewhere, because I live in a rural environment. Stuck in the middle of nowhere and you need a plug. And there you have it. Back and mounted. So you take the tire off because you're not going to be able to get in there. Granted, mine's lowered, but it's not lowered that much. So you're not going to be able to get in there. You got to take the tire and wheel off. So just got done torquing the lugs. You can see no sag in the tire. Still holding 35 psi. Everything is good to go. One thing I wanted to add, I was thinking about it when I was putting this on, is tire plugs are great. They're very useful. They're good for, well, let's be real. This is an M5 and they destroy rear tires. So it'll last the duration of the, 8,000 miles you're getting out of these tires. But all that aside, if you live in Germany, for example, and you're regularly on the Autobahn going very, very quickly, I do not recommend you putting tire plugs in your tires. These tires, they're great Continental Extreme Contact tires. However, with a plug and the heat and the pressure that ramps up when you start going very, very quickly because of friction and speed and everything else, you may blow that plug clean out. So riding around North America, 70, 75, 80, 85, whatever your state is, wherever you're at, I think you'll be just fine, okay? Provided you do a good job and you follow the directions and so on. But that's about it. There's my legal disclaimer, okay? I know my wheels are really dirty. It's been raining the last couple days, so I gotta get old Mina cleaned up. And the dust, because it stopped raining, so we got dust everywhere. All right, so there you go. As before, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Give me some ideas, maybe a different type of plug or whatever you've had experience with. I'd love to hear it. I'm always looking for process improvement. So until then, you guys take it easy.